Trade recap. Alright, hold on, let me crack this open for the boys. Hold up. Ah, that kinda hurts. Ah. Ah. Give me a second. Why is it so hard to open a monster? Ah! I need longer fingernails. No way I need a key to open this, right? Okay, I got it. Wait, no I don't. Ow! Okay. Listen to this beautiful sound. Oh, bro, it just splat on my monitor. Alright. First sip. Okay. I'm locked in now. Alright, I took a trade today. Ended up losing. And yeah. Got stopped out and now it's going the other direction. If we were still in this trade, kind of be at break even, but I mean just slow. These markets are moving slow. And just price action hasn't been the best. And you know, if I say that, but what did that mean? I just don't trade it? I mean, yes, that's true, but when I'm looking where my previous trades, at least price action has actually looked good up until like I'm in the trade and ends up just like moving really slow and choppy. Like I really like how we were moving prior to into the trade. That's why I was willing to trade. I liked how price action was moving. It was moving the way I wanted to. It was flowing. It was making moves. It wasn't like indecisive. We made this, ES was kind of choppy up here. And then made our move down, move up, and then we got a little healthy retracement, and then I entered. But yeah, just unfortunate how the markets are moving. But we have to notice those things and we have to adapt. And so I like the trade I took today. And let's just get right into it. Today we had news like I showed at the start. We had news at 9 a.m. that we're waiting for. Yeah, high impact news week with it's NFP week, so yeah, market's gonna move a little, I don't even know the word. But prior to market open, we were bearish on the 1 hour, bullish on the 4 hour. We made this big candle when news dropped at 5:15 or 7:15. I'm tripping. 7:15. Look at this though. Look at the actual forecast, or look at the actual data compared to the forecast. I mean, that's a big like that's crazy. Expectations versus reality. They were forecasting 11. I don't even really know what this means. Something about jobs and stuff. I really don't know what any of this means. I mean, you can put 2 and 2 together and just read what the news is, but for the most part, like, what is ISM services PMI? I don't know. But anyways, bearish on the 1 hour, bullish on the 4 hour. And so I wanted to be bullish today. I didn't really, in my eyes, didn't really make sense for us to be bearish. We came down and swept these lows with news. And with news, we made a pretty big candle on the 5 minute and etc., like 15, 30 minute. And it was just really a liquidity sweep. During 7:15, we swept all these low resistance lows during London and Asian session, Asian session, same on ES. We took out these lows, and yeah, I was waiting to see some sort of move for us to happen, for us to. I was hoping like market open and then take out this low and move higher, but we automatically took out these highs. I was like, when we took out these highs, also I marked out how we had equal London session highs right there. We took it out on ES, and that was a potential draw on liquidity to take profit I wanted to target, but we didn't find any setup. And then I looked for some sort of move to the downside after sweeping high time frame liquidity. After that, we get a break of structure. I was obviously going to wait for news. News made a huge candle. I mean, big candle. We created this whole gap. On ES, he dumped like, how many points is that? 13 points in one single candle, and then made our move down. And this is what I like. I like this setup. So, because it is my setup. So on NQ, we swept out some lows, some hourly lows we made prior to market open. Swept these lows out. Failed to do so on ES. Create a SMT with that. Almost hit on ES, but we didn't. So SMT right there, perfect. Okay, I'm locked and loaded. I'm sitting on the 5 minute at this point, just waiting for something, just being patient. All right. Anything, nothing. Okay, we get an invalidation with this gap. You can also say this is a break of structure if you want. This is a down candle, but on NQ you can see right here it is a down candle. Ended up breaking structure on NQ2, invalidating this gap. Okay, what are we looking for now? Looking for some sort of retracement, right? I had this marked out already, but I'm gonna draw it again. We're looking for some retracement. Patiently waiting. Oh, what is that? Equilibrium from this low to this high. We come down to equilibrium. We can scale down on the 1 minute now. We originally had this bless you, thank you. We had this gap that I was marking out to potentially react off, but we negated it, invalidated it, and then we still had equilibrium that we marked out, and it was perfect. Literally touches it, taps equilibrium, touches it. We were in a bearish order flow on the 1 minute, waiting for that break of structure. And what did I do? I entered straight off that. Why is my entry kind of early? Yeah, so that was my entry. We could put on executions. I'm not capping, bro. Executions right there. Went in with 10 contracts today. I risked 650. Yeah, 650 exactly. That's where my stop loss is. Stop loss was based on just below this this fair value gap that we could potentially reverse off of, and I didn't really feel like putting it under the low we made or used for equilibrium. And as you can see, if we would have used this low as our stop loss, we still would have been saved. And it's floating into profit right now. We still have 2 hours ish till market closes, and damn, it's moving up. But I mean, if this ends up playing out, then cool. I'm not gonna be butthurt about it. I just it's like, damn, what's up with the market, bro? I can't blame the market. I gotta take responsibility and accountability for any outcome. But damn, bro, we're looking really good, and then it just floods down, stops us out. Literally, I was a liquidity. Comes literally at our stop loss. Probably not even a point. One exact point. Got stopped out by 1 point. And right after that, that is the lowest it goes for the rest of the day, for the time being. But yeah, I got out right there. I also want to comment on this, what the hell? 10:44. 10:44. What the hell happened at 10:44? Absolutely nothing. That's what happened. We float around, we come in and draw down. Okay, we're back in profit, and then I guess just the market knows, right? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Like, and another comment is like, how do I always tend to take the trade on the wrong index? I just don't know, because when we made that 10:44 candle, all we did was tap into break even. I mean, we had like 10 straight blue candles on NQ, and then right here we're like, you know, some moves up and then down and then up and down. How do I always tend to do that? I don't know. It's a skill, honestly. But that was the trade. Take profits. Had a limit order to take off 8 right here. This was just based on the Fibonacci tool. This was actually an hourly high. Hold up. Let me see. Oh, actually, this was the hourly high. This was based on the Fibonacci tool. That's right. Yeah, this was the hourly high I had marked out for draw on liquidity that I wanted to see taken out, and it could potentially. It looks like it's gonna get hit. Maybe. Who knows? But Fibonacci tool should align perfect with this line. I don't know why it always doesn't align that perfect. Anyway, yeah. Look at that. I don't know. I mean, sure, I could have had stops a little bit steeper, but that's not ideal for our trade to go all the way down. Like, our trade idea was invalidated. I guess the timing was off, because obviously our trade idea overall wasn't invalidated, but our timing, our entry, and our stop loss, our take profits just didn't align with the timing of the market, and that's okay. Just have to move on. Can't react in a negative way about this. We can't react. We can't do things. We can't take actions on stuff that happens like this. Like, we get stopped out. We can't look to re-enter. I think that's a really good strength for me. I take a serious one trade a day. And if I get stopped out, I'm done. You know, a lot of people that they have an issue with that, but everyone is different, and yeah, that's really it. We are now 517 from blowing it. So tomorrow's the last trading day of the week. When you see this, it looks like bad risk management, but yeah, Monday I definitely could have did better managing my trade. Maybe shouldn't have took profit. Should have just let it ride out. But that's in the past now. We can't dwell on it. All we can do is learn from it. And then even my previous trades, this really was a break-even day. And seeing this big loss and then this little win and then big loss, yeah, it doesn't look the greatest. It doesn't. But we hit 1 TP. It's been a while since we hit a green trade or a full TP trade. I mean, we could have yesterday, but you gotta factor in all the variables that I did, and it's on me. Risk management doesn't look good, but it's just what it is right now. I feel like my true strengths are honestly risk management, even though it doesn't look good right now, and my psychology. I'm not gonna lie, the past couple weeks, I've seen myself become emotional, like during the trade or just certain things. I'm just like seeing us going to profit this much and then just dumping. It's just like I'm not really surprised. I'm not really surprised at this point. I'm just trying to deal with it. I've been just trying to get. Give me a second. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm just gonna end it. But yeah, tomorrow we have unemployment claims, not trading Friday. And yeah, it's just unfortunate day, but you gotta take these and move on. Yeah. God bless.